Joining me tonight, Congressman Jim McDermott of Washington. Jim, good to have you with us tonight. I mean, it's like these state Republican houses are trying to out-crazy one another. We have fought discrimination in this country for decades to get where we are, and if this isn't a step back, I don't know what is. Do you view this as just amazement?
When I heard about this morning, I thought to myself, I thought I'd seen every crazy thing in the world that could happen in a state legislature, but this really beats them all. I mean, it is so stupid. First of all, it's unconstitutional and it's unfair and it's wrong. But it's unenforceable. What are you going to do when somebody walks into your store to buy a suit or buy a new shirt? You're going to say, are you gay or are you straight? Well, if you're gay, you'll have to leave. I'm not going to serve you. I mean, what kind of craziness is this? Well, there's no way this can work.
This bill gives business owners the legal room to say, get out of my store because you got a turban on. I just don't think it's about the gay and lesbian community. I think it is. There's a lot of other things that play into this too. How a person looks is going to be judged. And then they're going to have the legal backup to say, well, I threw him out of my store and I wouldn't serve him because it was against my religious beliefs. I mean, isn't there a broad area here for interpretation that could lead to confrontation?
Well, we actually had that in Seattle. If you remember back in 2001, we had a Sikh, a man with a turban, beaten almost to death. He owned a motel, and one of the people in there thought he was one of the people who was causing all the problems in New York and used a baseball bat on him. We formed the Seattle hate-free zone immediately and said, we don't care what you look like or who you are safe in this city. And what they're doing opening up this in Arizona is just opening up all the awfulness of hating people.
That's exactly what it does. And of course, we know how they love firearms in Arizona. I mean, I think this opens the door for confrontation because there's going to be an interpretation going to have to be made at the scene as to why someone is not being served when they're being discriminated against in their mind. And of course, by the law would back it up. Now, what's amazing to me is that all day long I've heard say, well, there's a lot of Republicans against it. Well, there's a lot of Republicans in Arizona. No. Wait a minute. Hold on. The Republicans in the House and the Senate, they passed this. This is what they want as a majority body in a state. They want to discriminate, they want to target, and they want to open the door to confrontation. And now it's up to the governor to set them all straight. No, the Republicans are for this, and I don't think we can give them any room on this. Look, your thoughts on that, Congressman?
Well, I hope that the people of Arizona remember that this is a representative government, and that when election time comes, they throw the whole bunch out. People who would put something like this up and seriously vote for it and act like it's a reasonable thing to do simply are not representing most Americans, even most people in Arizona. I can't believe that they are representative of the people. Well, and I think they'll get it in the next election.
Well, I hope so. You know, the Arizona progressives are getting organized. I was rather impressed with, you know, how much heart and desire they have to make a change, and maybe this will do it. This will open up their eyes in the second session and try to get some good things done.